and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to discuss with you how cholesterol is made in the liver. I am going to put this up on the screen. That way you guys can see it. So I'm going to scoot over so when I put it up on the screen, it has room so I can make it bigger. Because that way you guys can see what I am looking at. So, this is kind of a complex metabolic thing that happens in the body, and it's actually one of the most controlled metabolic activities that we have in the body and most regulated. So it's really important for the body. And there's actually like 30 steps total to make cholesterol, but on the paper, I didn't, the video I found and watched to explain this, obviously didn't list all 30 steps, which I mean, I don't blame them because it's a lot. So they basically talked about the major steps in how your body makes cholesterol. Okay, so it starts out with insulin. Okay, so if you look at the top right, left of the paper, insulin is the main metabolic hormone of the body. So basically your liver takes that in, turns it into glucose. Okay, then it's going to turn your glucose into pyruvate, which is going to turn into acetyl-CoA. Now this kind of breaks into three processes in the liver. So either A, it could be used in the Krebs cycle, turning into NADH, FADH, and ATP, which helps with electron transport chain, which then turns it into ATP. So used for energy in the body. It can also, acetyl-CoA can actually be used to help ketones, create ketone bodies. And that obviously, those bodies go to your brain and to your muscles, which help your brain and muscles convert that into ATP so they can utilize it for energy. But when it comes to cholesterol, this is what, if you have excess acetyl-CoA in your body, this is where it gets converted into cholesterol. So it starts out converting it, it takes two acetyl-CoA molecules, to join together to start this process. They're brought together with an enzyme, and when they combine with that enzyme, we actually lose a CoA, which turns into acetyl-CoA. And then we're going to lose another CoA again while adding another acetyl-CoA, and we're going to utilize an enzyme called HMG-CoA synthase. And that is going to create the HMG-CoA. And this is a big area, like one of the most important areas is right here. So this area right here, when we go from HMG-CoA to mevalonate, it's very regulated. This is where it's regulated of how much cholesterol is made. And this is also when you have the HMG-CoA reductase enzyme. That's the enzyme that statins actually inhibit to basically stop. So this is where the cycle stops to create cholesterol in your body, and that's what enzyme the statins actually go for to stop, so that way your body stops making cholesterol. But what's a really cool thing actually is that actually can increase cholesterol, can also inhibit this enzyme as well. And then insulin is what stimulates this enzyme. So this enzyme is very important, and this is where statins come into effect when they prescribe you statins. Why we want to reduce our cholesterol, because it's good for a lot of things, which we'll go over on this piece of paper. I don't know why, but this is where that would come into play. So this is the most regulated enzymatic step in your body. It's a very important step. So another reason why are we trying to prevent it from happening when it's one of the most important steps in our body? Like, it's the most important thing, one of the most important things that our body, regulates and stuff. So still mind-blowing to me that we want to stop it from happening. So once we convert that, the HMG-CoA, we convert it to mevalonate. And this is basically the precursor of what is going to create cholesterol. Okay? You're going to take that and your body's going to convert that to isopentyl pyruphate. And this is going to be the building block of cholesterol. This is where it's like starts building your cholesterol. There's actually a lot of steps between this and turning into isoprene units. There's actually 21 steps. So that's where most of the steps take place into making cholesterol. So once you turn to isoprene units, you're going to use the squalene synthesis enzyme to create squalene. And these are a bunch of molecules of squalene, like all together, like a lot of them. So it's not just one molecule, right? So it's a lot of them. And then there's another enzyme that's going to turn that into the 7-dihydrocholesterol. And from here, your body can either take that 7-dihydrocholesterol and create vitamin D, or it can create cholesterol. Now, cholesterol is a 27 carbon molecule. It's literally made from a 2 carbon molecule, acetyl-CoA. Mind-blowing. And like our body, mainly our liver, is an amazing organ. Like, it literally takes a 2 carbon molecule and turns it into a 27 carbon molecule. Crazy, right? So with cholesterol, it can be used for a variety of things in the body. So cholesterol can be used for steroid hormones, such as testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, your cortisol hormones, and all those type of things that are in your body, right? Very important for us. Again, why do we want to limit that? We shouldn't. We want our hormones to be properly regulated, and cholesterol is involved in that. So if we stop our body from making cholesterol and try lowering it, we're lowering our ability to, create hormones properly, right? Not a good thing. Another thing that cholesterol does in your body is it creates bile salts. And these are important for making lipids more water soluble, especially in your intestines. So another important step, right? So we can absorb the nutrients we need to be absorbing, and so it creates bile salts. The third important thing that cholesterol is amazing for is it makes up part of the cell membrane. Every cell in your body is made up of cholesterol. Hence another reason why are we trying to lower it. When our body, every single cell needs it to survive and be, created, right? So it makes the membrane less fluid, and it prevents phase transport, and it helps in signaling pathways. So it creates pathways for other molecules and stuff to communicate with the cell and stuff. Amazing stuff, right? But what we mainly know about cholesterol is that it's packaged into lipoproteins, and in order for your liver to take cholesterol and put it into those lipoproteins, you actually need to use a ACAT enzyme, and those cholesterol is then packaged into these lipoproteins, LDL, VLDL, and transported into your arteries and veins and into your arteries to transport throughout your body, right? And triglycerides also come into play. I'm going to do a video how those are made in your body as well, and how they, like, where they come from and all that. But so that's basically the process of how your body makes cholesterol. And for the LDL, it goes to your organs to help make hormones. So that's why LDL is important, and that's why it should be higher than what they're recommending, because that's how your hormones are getting transported to, like, your adrenal glands on your kidney, your thyroid glands, your ovaries, your testes. That's what's transporting those, that's what's transporting that cholesterol to that area to help with the hormone process and making hormones, right? To your brain to help your pituitary gland, your hypothalamus, all that stuff. It goes to all those important organs to help make hormones. So cholesterol is really important. So another reason, hence why are we trying to lower it? Why are we trying to inhibit it? Why are we prescribing statins to make our cholesterol lower when it's a very important bodily function? But anyways, so I just thought that was interesting on how your liver goes to create cholesterol. I thought it was really interesting about the 2 carbon molecule into a 27 carbon molecule. That's just crazy to me that our bodies naturally can do these things. And so I don't understand when we're trying to stop a natural process. I think cholesterol is a little bit not overrated, but overused in the medical field instead of actually finding the exact cause of why people have certain diseases or metabolic issues. And that's also why some people also have like autoimmune dysfunction, right? We need to actually find the cause of that. And a lot of us in the carnivore community have already found that out. It's the food that we're eating that is causing a lot of our health issues, right? Not a lot of it is genetic wise, but some people may have damaged their body beyond what the carnivore can repair, unfortunately, so they're probably still going to suffer some, issues, but a lot of people say it's gotten way better, it's very minimal, it's more tolerable and stuff like that. So again, cholesterol is very important, and this just goes to prove why it's important. It does so many things in the body, so hence why we're trying to stop it from happening. So I hope you guys enjoyed that short little video, and I hope it wasn't too complicated. You can review the picture that I have posted. It kind of helps in a short term explain how your liver makes cholesterol, which I find very fascinating and really awesome. And like always, don't forget that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.